across the sea is the beautiful sunny land of Spain, where a man named Manuel de Falla wrote this music for a story about a three-cornered hat. Perhaps you've never seen a three-cornered hat. Well, in Spain in years gone by, the three-cornered hat was worn by a very important person. That's what a little boy named Pablo found out one day. Little Pablo didn't know what he wanted to be when he grew up. Maybe a farmer or a sailor, perhaps. And then, one day, he saw a very important person. Pablo saw the governor, a tall and handsome man, come riding down the street on a beautiful white horse that pranced as lightly as a feather. The governor wore a brightly colored costume, and on his head was a three-cornered hat. Yes, the three-cornered hat showed that this was the governor, the most important man in the city. Pablo followed him as he rode slowly down the street. Everyone bowed or cheered or gave the governor pretty flowers. Pablo knew now what he wanted to be when he grew up. A governor riding a beautiful white horse and wearing just such a three-cornered hat. And then, all of a sudden, a breeze came up and poof! There was the governor's three-cornered hat in Pablo's hand. The wind had blown it there. Of course, Pablo reached way up and gave the hat back to the governor. "Thank you very much, young man," the governor said. "And what can I do for you in return?" "Gosh," Pablo answered, "I'd like to become a governor and ride a beautiful white horse and wear a three-cornered hat." Well, the governor replied, "I can't make you a governor right away, but I can take care of the rest." And laughing, he lifted Pablo up onto his saddle, placed the three-cornered hat on the boy's head, and as they galloped off for a wonderful ride around the city, Pablo was sure that he was the luckiest little boy in Spain. The name of this music, written by a man named Karl von Weber, is Invitation to the Dance. A very good name indeed, for pretty music always seems to be inviting you to dance, asking you to step and sway and glide in time with it. Sometimes the music is soft and gentle, like this. And sometimes it's loud and strong, like this. Once there was a little girl named Wendy who never felt very much like dancing, no matter whether the music was loud or soft. And so she would just sit and watch while the other children would step and sway and glide to the music. Especially when it was loud and strong like this. One day, while Wendy was sitting and watching the other children dance, she suddenly noticed a little boy sitting alongside her. "Why aren't you dancing?" Wendy asked the little boy. "I don't really know," he answered. But why aren't you dancing? The little boy asked. Well, neither Wendy nor the little boy really had a very good reason for not dancing, and so they both stood up and, holding hands, began to step and sway and glide together in time with the music. Before very long, they were having a wonderful time. Wendy was sure now that she would always want to dance a lot, for the music certainly seemed to be asking her to step and sway and glide in time with it. Especially when it was loud and strong like this. And that's the story of how one little girl received her invitation to the dance and learned just how much fun dancing can be.